What is up, everyone? Welcome to another Bonsai Bud episode. This is going to be an interesting one because, as you noticed, I'm up here in the corner with a lovely little face cam. So, I'm going to try this and see how I like it and maybe make this more of a normal for the Bonsai Buds since it's supposed to be more or less me actually talking to you guys and less about playing Minecraft. So, if you'll notice, this isn't our usual server. That is because we decided to start a new season of Bonsai Craft. I know it's kind of abrupt, yeah, but we all kind of needed a new change. I learned a lot from the last season. I'm excited to start this one, but before we can start it, I actually need to do some work. As you can see, I am obviously in creative mode. That is because I'm currently mapping out the spawn chunks. So while I work on finishing mapping them out, I figured I'd talk to you guys a little bit about the new season and what's going to happen with it. The first thing that's probably the most important is to say thank you to everyone who watched the first season. It was definitely an interesting one. It was my first go at making videos. Really my first go at doing anything that was kind of serious about Minecraft. It definitely was a learning experience. I learned really early on in the first season that I kind of bit off way more than I could chew. And it's not to say that that was a bad thing. I mean, it was nice to try doing a bigger build like that, and it was definitely worth figuring out that it's not like that I can't do bigger builds. It's just if I'm gonna do it, I need to stick to one palette. I can't do what I did last time where I was all over the place with my build style. And, you know, it's something to learn from. So I'm excited for this season. I've already got a really awesome plan in my head as to what I want to do, but it is going to require us waiting for the Nether update. That being said, though, I have plans to do long before we see the update. And I hope you guys are just as excited to see them as I am. Also, I'm really kind of glad they added this crawling mechanic into the game, because it makes my life a whole lot easier when I'm trying to do stuff like this. I'm mapping out the spawn chunks, but I don't want to wreck the world because we haven't actually played in it yet. And so that being said, I've already done this in another mountain. This is now the second mountain that I've done this in, where I'm just making a 1-block hole so that way I can line this up correctly and make sure I pop out on the right side. Now, I'm sure there's going to be people out there that are like, why don't you just click F3 and look at your coordinates? I'm lazy. It's quite as simple as that. I'm just lazy. I don't feel like doing it. So this works too. So as far as the new season goes, I don't want to spoil too much, because, you know, we got some plans for that. I will tell you right now, I'm going to apologize. I don't think I'm going to get an episode out to you guys on Friday, because as it stands right now, we are actually going to start the server on Friday. I think, depending on how things go, though, I might be able to get you guys an episode before the end of the weekend, so like Saturday or Sunday. And I actually had an idea. I'd like to know from you guys down in the comments how you would feel about it. I was thinking that since for a while at the start of the server, or at the start of the season, I'm going to need to be gathering resources. That's a lot of playtime that I can't really be filming videos because I'm not really doing anything worth filming. But at the same time, I don't want to cut you guys short on your ability to keep up and watch and see what's going on. So I was thinking, if you guys wanted to, I could try doing some live streams. And actually stream me gathering resources and talking about ideas and what's going to happen. Now, here's the thought that I had with that. If I do that, I wouldn't mind trying to do it maybe on like Twitch, just to get my name out there on another platform and give me more chances to kind of get a variety of audiences. However, I also don't want to split my viewership. So because of that, if you guys don't want to go watch me on Twitch, then I might as well just stick to YouTube. And honestly, I've used YouTube before for doing streams. I've done 1 or 2 of them on the platform. And YouTube's live streaming kind of worked a little bit better for me, but I think it was just I had a bad experience for the first stream that I did on Twitch. So if you guys would be interested in something like that, please let me know down in the comments, and I'll definitely look into that. Because, like I said, it's something I'd be interested in trying. Just since I don't want to make you guys feel like I'm not trying my best at this. Trying used very boldly there, as I can't say I'm doing any of this correctly because I really don't know. It's all just kind of a shot in the dark at this point. But you know, it's still a lot of fun. I'm hoping you guys are excited about this too, because I know I'm more than pumped. I just realized. Okay, good. I've been trying to put these all at y equals 72, and I had no idea if I checked this or not. I was going to be very sad if I just built, like, this entire half on the wrong height. I also don't know if this is actually our spawn chunks, but it's definitely a big enough area mapped off that if it's not our spawn chunks, I don't think we're ever going to reach these borders anyways. So, I'm not too concerned. Now, where's the edge over here? Oh, cool. I already did the corner. We just have to go straight from here. I kind of just lost my train of thought there, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, so one thing that I want to do for sure in this new season is I want to try and make another mega base, like what I was trying to do in the last season with our city, except this time I want to stick to one build palette. My plan is to build a medieval style base, let's just say that, because I don't want to say city, that's not really accurate. I don't really want to say castle, because I plan on building more than one structure. But since it's going to be in the medieval style, it means it'll be in one palette, which means I'll actually be able to feel like I can gather all the resources I need to build, and occasionally have all the resources at hand just to build in one good go and not have to pause and take breaks and stuff. These are important to me just because the fact that last season, all the fun that we had with building each one of those individual structures was really nice, but it caused some issues where I didn't feel like I had the resources all the time, and I was stressed and under pressure and falling behind, simply because I had to spend so much time gathering supplies to even start an episode. I'm hoping that's not going to be the case this time around. Okay, I don't have anything in my inventory. We have officially, however, finished making the spawn chunks. No, I was doing that right. Set this world back to survival mode while I'm at it. Let's go with game rule. Do fire tick false. There, now fire shouldn't spread. That's an important one because we have all decided on the server we want to be able to use fire as decoration and not worry about burning down entire forests. It does pose the issue though that if you want to clear out an entire forest like that forest, let's say I wanted to get rid of it all, I now no longer can just light the leaves on fire. But yeah, so I'm pumped. I'm really excited. I've already got this set up. We've got this cool little spawn area. This is actually exactly where you spawn, by the way, is right here. So you'll spawn on this nice little platform. Occasionally you will spawn a little outside of it, but that's just because of the way the spawn chunks work. We got a nice little board. I might add a few signs to it, like asking like certain things, like if you're gonna build a farm in the spawn chunks, know that it'll be used for the community. But yeah, basically we've got this. Welcome to Bonsai Season 2. The world seeds right here. Please don't build a base here in spawn. The spawn area is, and these are the coordinates. This is like these coordinates, not, oh, I'm not in creative anymore. That is not where the stone is. That's just right here. Then we've got the community village coordinates, because we're actually not planning on living here, but we're planning on building a community village for the first couple of months of the server. So that way we can kind of all get settled in before we move off in the new update to build our mega bases. So I've got coordinates for that. And please take a boat so you can make your way there. That is because it's actually out in the water, but I'm really excited. I'm not going to spoil anything outside of saying that much. So we do have a chest here filled with boats. I'm super pumped. I hope you guys are super pumped. If you guys have ideas for things that I should definitely do in the new season, let me know. And if you have ideas for farms that should be put in here, definitely let me know, and I'll see what we can do about getting those built for the server. I already know we're going to reproduce the iron farm from the last season and put that in here. I want to actually try and build a creeper farm this season because they look like they're kind of easy, and I think it'd be fun to do. I just don't know if I'm going to do that here in spawn. We'll see. I'm, like I said, I'll be honest, I'm a little bummed that the last season is coming to such an abrupt end, but at the same time, I think we all kind of needed it. It's not that the season wasn't too long. It's not that there wasn't more things that could have been done. I think it was just a fact that we all kind of lost our inspiration. Like, builds weren't coming to us. It was our first time really on a server. I know there was some talk about Nana and Twinkletoes wanting to do something different because at the start of the season they had both agreed to live in the same base, but towards the end of the season they were kind of thinking about the fact that like they'd like to have 2 separate bases, but it was too late for them to suddenly change and do 2 separate bases. Obviously, most of us on the server are college kids, or at least young adults, so we all suffered a little bit with workload, and especially right now with finals coming up. And part of this is restarting our server now that college is coming to an end for most of us. So we'll be able to spend more time on here. Like, I know Gaben of Grashit and Monoman and Awkward Turtle all told me that they'd be willing to play more when the new update comes out. And both Gaben of Grashit and Awkward Turtle told me they will be on as soon as they're done with their finals, and they would more than love to play on a server starting like this week, obviously on Friday. So I'm excited for that, to get more people on this server, more people playing, and more people seriously playing. That is my goal. I want to see more people on this server seriously playing Minecraft and seriously focusing on cool builds, building a community. We have some cool ideas. I'm not going to spoil too much because this is just a teaser to it. And that being said, I think this is where we got to call the episode, as the sun's setting behind me. I'm in survival. I don't have a single piece of gear, and I kind of don't want to die. So until next time, I can't wait to see you guys at the start of our season. And this is Coral Bonsai, as usual, signing off.